What's up, y'all? This is another episode of Talkin With Jazzmyne. Y'all know I had to come down here to Inkster and mess with my dog, Shot.
I appreciate you, too. I appreciate Easy coming out here to mess with me.
Hey, hold on. I'm Jazzmyne today.
Damn, my bad.
Come on, man. I got some questions to ask your ass. Okay. Y'all know Talkin With Jazzmyne, it get a little messy. So, I got to ask you a couple stud questions.
A couple stud questions?
Yep.
Here you go.
Okay, it's going to be about 20 questions, so, I just want the truthful answers from you, from a man perspective. So the first question is, have you ever been attracted to or dated a stud before?
I ain't never really been attracted to no stud, but I did once dated a chick that turned into a stud. It kind of fucked me up a little bit. Okay. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Okay, the second question is, what comes to mind when you hear the word stud?
What comes to mind when I hear the word stud? One of my favorite cousins, actually.
One of your favorite cousins?
One of my favorite cousins.
Okay. The third question is, do you think men feel intimidated by studs? Why or why not?
Not really, not a man like myself. And if so, you gotta be some type of insecure, you know what I'm saying? You gotta balance that. I don't see why would you want to be intimidated by a stud. Studs to me though, always remind me of like a cousin, like my little badass baby kid boy cousins, like tomboy. So
right.
It never triggered nothing to really make me want to face a line up with a stud fight or anything like that. So.
Okay, and from a stud point of view, I don't feel like a lot of men is, like majority of them is or nothing like that, but I do feel like some men are intimidated by studs. Yeah. It could be the way we carry ourselves or how females cling to us. I do feel like some men, because I dealt with it before.
Y'all be taking niggas bitches, that's for sure. They'll take your favorite little piece of candy and do something with them. That's
exactly.
For sure. Mm-hmm. But even with that being said, I mean, you know, everything happens for a reason. I live by that, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know.
Okay, so the fourth question is, how do you feel about women who dress masculine but still identify as a woman?
You got to figure it out, my baby. You need to figure it out. You say, it's either you with it or you ain't.
Okay, so what about me right now? It's like I'm with it, but I ain't. Right now I'm Jazzmyne, I ain't busy.
But see, you busy, aka Jazz today, so I don't know.
You say you ain't gonna catch me out like this every day.
No, exactly. So that's different. You in it for what you're doing right now.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so the fifth question is, do you think society judges men differently for being interested in studs?
Man, I want to start that off by saying society is fucked up. But yeah, I would definitely say yes.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why though. Let's talk about that a little bit. I wonder why. Cause in a way, I feel like people just going about like just going with what the world go with. But if you really think about it, honestly, it's like you can't really judge a man for liking a stud because we still women. And right. I think some studs as women forget that, like, cause there's some studs that really want to be men. So if they looking at another man, like, why is you looking at me? You don't want to be a man too. They looking at it like, oh, he might be gay.
Exactly.
In my eyes, I'm like, I know I'm still a woman, so I know it's gonna be men that like me and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So.
But if you see one of the homies at the table eating with a stud, especially if it's one of them, it could be one of your homies, one of my homies. You see them out eating at the table with a stud or something like that. That's the first thing. Like, damn, I didn't know you was fucking with bro. I mean, exactly. That's just what society is too. So they gonna mash that in. Ain't nobody really gonna. The crowd, they ain't really accept with grace, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or humble, like, people turn it up.
And then the sixth question is, what is it about a stud that catch your attention?
For me, and what I do with my merch and things like that, I love to see studs in their natural aura and doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? It don't bother me to see a stud slapping ass, kicking game, doing what they do to get their ones and twos off with their little sweet things. So, the presence of a stud really never bothered me, man.
Okay, that's what's up.
Never ever.
Okay, what you about to say?
Yeah, like I said, the presence never bothered me, but I ain't never been attracted to a stud.
Attracted to, right, okay. So this brings in the next question. The seventh question is: do you think attraction to a stud is differently than attraction to a feminine woman?
Definitely.
And why you feel like that?
Because I mean, for me, when you think about a feminine woman, you're thinking about a woman that leading the household, mama. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the studs can't be mama, but I never really.
Studs is real nurturing.
No, for real.
They got like I know a lot like and this is why they always have like stud stepdaddies and all that because studs is like real caring to like family stuff and like kids definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
So I mean I guess they can go both ways.
No, for real, because every stud that's older, or you know, as our hood used to say, bull daggers. You know, mamas are gonna get to popping their shit. You know, when they come to the stud life, man. When it comes to them kids that was raised amongst my generation, everybody turned out pretty decent, raised by two women led households.
Right.
You know, being that most people are raised by single mother households. A lot of the young men that I knew was either turned out cool and got on their shit, you know, keep their shit together, keep to themselves, or it's all the way left field, they all the way with the shits.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Already.
Okay, I know you said you never dated a stud before, but this kind of question is like, what if? So, would you be open to dating a stud seriously or like only casually?
Open to dating a stud.
If you was to date a stud.
If I was to date a stud.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, because now I think I never thought about that as a barber, doing what I do as a barber, a lot of different things I do. Barber to bar, I don't know how that would work, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
But
would it be something like secretive that you're doing, or would it be like, okay, this
No, I would definitely have to be on the flow with it. It wouldn't be a secret. So
okay.
if I'm fucking with such and such. And then 9 times out of 10, it doesn't really have to be a full-fledged stud. I'm thinking like it could be a girl with the tomboyish ways,
right.
but she more so into her masculine than she is her feminine. I would be able to do it, like for shit, sure. Just for, you know, a lot of people grow old to our age, 30s plus and stuff like that, and fun is just like absence to their present. So it seemed like one to do things like axe throwing and, you know, shoot hoops and have a little simple fun. It'll still be available in my idea of dating.
Right.
You know.
Like a different type of date.
Time girl kind of.
Date, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call her, even if she was a stud, I would probably have to call her a time girl.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
For sure.
Okay. Okay, so do you think studs can bring a different kind of energy or vibe to a relationship compared to a feminine woman?
Definitely. Just hypothetically thinking, definitely. Because she might be able to relate to the things that a man is, you know. And I'm only thinking like cool shit. I'm not thinking nothing harsh. I'm thinking like cool shit, like, you know, like kickbacks and hitting the bar or just building shit. Maybe like building some shit behind the scene, like getting an LLC to bang, or for you, what you do with your music. You know what I'm saying? Having a person just behind the scenes, and this is a daily conversation at home without people knowing and growing in that way. I think that'd be some dope shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Different,
like,
yeah.
The person is always encouraging you, like, okay, our LLC needs to grow this way. Let's build our credit on our business this way. Your music, your interviews, your shows, you know, somebody that you can relate to versus somebody you got to bring the shit to the table. Like, okay, this is what I got to build as an individual.
Exactly.
So thinking about it in that aspect, in the moment, shit sound dope. What's going on? It's your dog, Certified Shy. Right now we tapped in with my people. I appreciate y'all support. It's the Halloween line. I told y'all we got the new Halloween flannels and hoodies. Up right here with the Jordan t-shirt, deeply rooted everything. Make sure y'all tap in. Shop with us right here at Tees and Gear, 1128 Middle Belt.
Okay, so the next question is, how do you think your boys or your family will react if you dated a stud?
The homies is clowning. The homies is clowning. Ain't no spare, ain't none of that. The homies is clowning. You know what I'm saying? What's the deal, nigga? I see you fucking with bro. All of that on a regular basis. The big way.
They come at you.
The biggest way. They coming.
That boy
They coming
ass
for your neck.
bitch.
You got that boy ass bitch is crazy, but that's what's going on.
Oh man.
Hell
You
yeah.
said, and what about your family?
That's a huge bitch. They fucking with you. They on that. My family on my ass. My sister's on my ass. My brother's on my ass.
Okay.
They taking shots to you and bro. You know, all of that.
Okay.
Every chance they get.
Exactly. You say they not gonna let up.
They ain't letting up, and that's what made me how I am. You know, humble with love. You know, cause they coming with the shits every time. You do some shit like that, yeah, okay. Okay, buddy.
Exactly.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, so the next question is, have you ever felt like people assume things about, have you ever, okay, well you said you never really liked it and stuff, so this gonna be kind of difficult question, but it's basically like, have you ever felt like people assume things about your sexuality if you show that you is interested in a stud? Like, do you think people would question your sexuality?
Definitely, I think so to a certain degree, but I never really cared what people thought. You know, it's just like, now that this is a thing, now that we're having these questions and things going, I'm thinking like, I'm trying not to say stud and think about myself in school and think like, did I like the tomboy girls or the girls that played basketball and things? And it was, just a few of them. I ain't gonna say their names because they married to things now, but it was a few couple of the girls that knew how to handle the rock and shit like that. And I thought they was dope as hell. I wouldn't consider them studs, but that tomboy energy has always had me inquisitive. It always caught my energy. Like, damn, we can walk through the mall and grab the same type of t-shirts and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so.
That's what's up. So the next question is, what do you think makes some men uncomfortable talking about attraction to a stud?
Today, a lot of niggas be in the closet. I'm gonna start with saying that first. A lot of niggas be in the closet, so of course they're gonna be uncomfortable because you don't even fuck with the opposite sex on the up and up on a one-on-one.
Okay, so would you consider a man like, okay, he must be in the closet because he like a stud?
No, I wouldn't. I'm just outright.
Because I heard both things. Like, I heard some people be like I heard some men in a man perspective. I heard him say like, man, I don't know what's wrong with him. How he like a stud? She a nigga too. She this and that too. Like, he must be gay. But then I heard some men say, man, she's still a girl, so that don't even matter. Like, I like.
See,
you know
that's why I like the hood, because if you don't know how to be secure within others being heavy on their opinion,
right?
Like, if you don't know how to be secure within others being heavy on it, man, you're gonna fall for all type of okie doke from my hood to yours, you know. So I never really care, especially like moments like that'll make me push up on her. Now you talking some shit that'll make me really want to push up on the stud, because niggas in my hood talking about, bro. Just because you so heavy in your opinion, I'm about to fuck with it. Just because, you know. And then a lot of people be heavy in their opinion pointlessly, just to waver you from doing something, you know, to keep you distracted.
Right.
You know?
Okay. So, how do you feel about studs who still express their feminine side at times? Like for instance, now you got studs on the internet. They get on there, they twerk. I dance sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you got ones that really twerk. They got some studs that's like female dancers. They dance for men and women, you know. Or they.
No, I like that from the scroller's perspective. I love it. I love it. Be like, okay, this is what she tapped into. She just because sometimes you gotta let a nigga know, dog. You know, so to pop out and let them know that that's what you into and you still tapped into your feminine energy, I think that's dope. Yeah. I think that's dope to be transparent like that.
Yeah, because I be looking at it like me as a
stud.
Human,
you know. So.
Me as a stud, I look at it like I know who I am every day. I'm comfortable with who I am.
Right.
But I try to, since I got a big platform, I try to make other studs realize, like, it's okay to be you. Like,
Definitely.
You don't have to act like a dude. You don't have to act like this because you know that's what the world is seeing you as. You know, just be yourself, because at the end of the day, we are still women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep saying that, but it's like the truth.
And a lot of people don't speak on, for me, a lot of stud-led energy from the neighborhood, or like I call it tomboy, and just, it ain't nothing wrong here. I'm a girl dad, first of all. I wanted our daughters, pray for our daughters, I got our daughters. So if they was to join into the stud world, such as my sister did at one point, you know, thought that's what she wanted to do. And it was influenced from my dad. My dad was a dope-ass person, though.
Right.
I mean, a dope-ass human, not just because he was probably just a dope-ass human, you know. So if a person presses, carry themselves a certain way, especially with what I like to say, that the hood is filled with more influence than it is examples. So if your dad is an example of a man in you, more so than your mom is as a woman, that's dope if you cling to him and end up riding like him and buying cars and putting sounds in your shit. Like, because that's where it starts at for the ones that I've seen in my neighborhood. Like, they didn't know that that's what they kind of like wanted. Then they just start doing shit pops do. You know what I'm saying? Like been in the block driving the cars. Next thing you know, it's a bitch in the car.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So talk about the upbringing too. You know what I mean? Because if you are masculine influence, we only human. If you daddy influenced or big cousin influence, uncle influence, that's solid.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's some solid shit.
I definitely feel you on that for sure.
Talk about it from where it started, and like I say, deeply rooted. Talk about the root work. Are you about to just down this woman as a stud, or you about to remember like, damn, we all started off from the seed. You know, this was a child at one point. So somewhere between now and transition from how you would love a child, whoever in the world, if you're a real human, you love kids. So this child made a decision to like girls. I can't look at you today and forget where we come from off how I carry myself deeply rooted. You know.
Yeah, that's what's
that's
up.
To everybody.
That's deep too. That's what's up. That was a good answer.
For sure.
Okay, so the next question is. So this one you gotta be honest. So be honest. If a stud flirted with you, would you flirt back?
My silly ass, hell yeah. I can see me at the bar chilling, doing my thing, catch me off guard. Then you got your own, cause I'm a vibe. I like vibes. So you fucking around, push up on me, vibing and shit. I'm vibing back with you. What else? I ain't gonna just be, stern, stuck up. Hell yeah, I'm flirting back. I'm talking shit.
Okay.
I'm popping shit back.
So what's one misconception straight men have about studs?
I would think just the basic, thinking that they want to be a man. Like thinking that they would want to be a man, and it's like there's a difference between wanting to be a man and being influenced by, like what we just said, being influenced by who I've become. Because my life is led by masculine energy, and that's just where I landed as a person. But I still want that masculine touch as a woman.
Right.
So I think that'll be a big misconception, is that just because they carry themselves a certain way doesn't mean that it's still not a woman in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of studs don't feel that way, but I mean that's just what it look like. So you can't get mad if that's how men feel, you know.
Yeah, but what is like stud fun? Just out of curiosity, what is stud fun? Like when I think of stud fun, I'm thinking like hooping, video games, streaming.
Yeah, it's like all the stuff y'all do. Like I like to hoop. I used to hoop all in high school. You know, I used to be the star point guard, and all of that. So like I like hooping, bowling, doing stuff like that. Like I like going to laser tag, just stuff like that. You know.
Continuous fun.
I like doing new stuff, learning golf, all type of stuff. So yeah, that's what's my fun.
And I never seen a stud, like I say, even my aunties and older elders that's studs and things. I've never seen them put a limit on fun or fun become an age. Like how most people be like, I'm too old for that. Right. It's always lit. It's always something going. Even when they become OGs and pull up still smelling good. And
yeah.
So.
And studs, like one thing I know studs and men got is sports for sure. So like betting and sports and watching sports and all that. Yeah, that'll be good. The next question is, if you had to describe your type, could a stud fit into that?
I don't think so. I never had a stud in mind when I sat back and thought about my type of woman. I never was a stud or the tomboy, like I say, in mind.
All right. Okay, and the last question is, would you ever let a stud take you on a date instead of you taking her out?
Damn.
If she said, I want to take you on a date. Like,
you know what, I'll let her do her thing. Like in my head though, I'm so silly the whole time. I'm so silly the whole time we on the date, on the ride. I'm playing Beyonce in my head, let me cater to you. And I'm gonna let her think she doing her thing, you know. You know, she catering to all these little tabs and things, I'm gonna pay for them. But I'm gonna let you lead all the way up to the big dog. Oh, thank you for the drink. I'm gonna be very, whole lot of gratitude, whole lot of honor. Thank you for the drink. Thank you for the food. I'm handling all that stuff.
Okay, that's what's up. At least you said you would do it though.
Yeah, I'm listening to that cater to you on the way.
If y'all still like men, take them men out. You get what I'm saying? Take them men on a date, cause ain't nothing wrong with that. So today I am not busy. I'm Jazzmyne. So I give my guests one question that you feel like you want to ask me, and I'm gonna be a truthful, 100% honest about the answer. So whatever you think of, you can ask me. It's an open book.
Okay.
Any question you want to ask.
All right. What was we're gonna get right into it because you know it's deeply rooted. So.
Okay. So today, you know, I am Jazzmyne, not busy. So I give my guests a chance to ask me any question you want to. I'm an open book, so it don't matter what you ask. I'm gonna answer it truthfully. Go ahead.
Let's get it. So we're gonna get right off into it. You know, just by being deeply rooted. I'm gonna get to the root work. What led you to just want to like girls or become a stud in general?
So I've always been a tomboy, like all my life.
Okay.
Like never liked wearing skirts, never liked wearing dresses. I used to cry for that. Like my mom used to put that on me. I used to cry, change my clothes at school. So it's like I just always been attracted to women. But I have had a boyfriend before. So I don't ever deny that.
A boyfriend before?
One boyfriend.
Okay.
Before. He passed away. You know, rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah. But I like really loved him because he was like open to what I was. Like he didn't mind. Like he knew I liked the girls, you know, but he knew I liked him too. So
no doubt.
That's just what it is. Since then I haven't just like ran into no man where I'm just like, damn, I actually like him. I'm not saying it won't happen, you know, but as of now it's like no. Okay. I haven't seen that. Like most, honestly, as feminine as I am sometimes, most men, like, I can find the littlest, simplest thing that'll turn me off about a man. And I think that's what's making me, like, not like men. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, one little thing about a man, I'll be like, You know what I'm saying? I can't even deal with that. Like, and I just think that's the way it is. But, you know, who knows? It might change.
All right. So one more question. So in school, like, did you ever used to have, like, crush on teachers and things or look at the women teachers a certain way?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had my eyes on butt all the time. Like, I would always look at a girl butt, like...
Say that. So just like the fellas. Like the homies, so
for some reason, I just love booty. You know what I'm saying? But, yep.
That's the deeply rooted work right there, for sure.
Well, that was your question you asked me. It was a good episode, you know, talking with Jazzmyne. Definitely. Let the people know where to find you at.
Y'all can find me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram right now, the Inkster Experience or Deeply Rooted. I got a little bit of merch. You mind if I show them this merch I got? I got a little bit of merch we brought out too. Cut from a different cloth. I got all kind of deeply rooted merch that I brought with me. We also do custom merch, RIP t-shirts, family reunions, parties, all types of different things. Your kid got a party theme you want to come up with, custom logos. We do all that. So this is just something to bring for the team. So we do, you know, show a little love, let y'all know we out here. Y'all can find us on Middle Belt out in Inkster, Tees and Gear. That's the name of the t-shirt shop. And yeah, I appreciate you having me.
And guess what? He did bring Jazzmyne a custom deeply rooted tee.
Say that.
And I love this, you know,
that's
front
right.
and back.
For sure.
I told him my color, gave him my thing, and he came with it, you know.
Huh?